an extra motivation for them. Important for them to dictate the matchup. And here, it's not by accident that Joel Devans is scoring off Alex Cabagnot or Larry Fonashor scoring over Olsen Rosella. Dictating the matchups means you're able to create the mismatches. Second, perimeter coverage and transition defense. Two things that San Miguel did very well in winning game number 3. They had 10 3-point shots and they had 3 more fast break points. Finally, the locals must decide the outcome. If Alaska has that chemistry, which San Miguel doesn't have, if Alaska's Simpson can neutralize San Miguel's Freeman, then the locals will decide the outcome. And for Coach Tim Cone, he's very comfortable with that thought. He's very comfortable in his locals taking over this game.
And for the first time in the series, Alaska brought out their Zorro black uniforms for full effect. They're trying to end the season. They're trying to end what has been a long postseason tonight.
And Nico, a lot of people are saying, is Alaska destined to win this championship? They're in their 25th finals appearance on the eve of their 25th anniversary. And they say the numbers are looking good for Alaska precisely because of that. The stars are aligned. But for San Miguel, that's nothing to do with destiny. It has something to do with desire and determination. San Miguel has to be able to show that they are determined, that they are decisive, and that they want to win this game more than Alaska to stay alive.
Well, Gabe Freeman and Tim Cone with a lot of respect for each other. Gabe Freeman and Diamond Simpson also with a lot of mutual respect. And rightly so, as we look at the primary protagonists for game number 5.
Alaska with his tried and tested unit, hoping that the fiery start given game number 5 will dictate tempo in their favor.
Well, you have Dennis Miranda starting for the first straight game for San Miguel. You know, he only played 13 minutes last time out, although he delivered 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He was a forgotten man in the rotation in the second half. I think you'll see a lot more of Dennis Miranda, particularly as he has a good defensive matchup against LA Tenorio.
LA Tenorio fires. That's the first attempt of the ball game. Rebound para kay Gabe Freeman. He's been a rebounding machine all season long para sa San Miguel. Here's Miranda. Monteveros in motion. Monteveros trying to wake up from an offensive slumber in the series. Dondon fires. Yes, sir, that's a throw.
And that's a big one. So Dondon Monteveros, he is averaging only 2 points in the last 3 games. He also struck for the first basket in game number 4. Didn't score again after taking that first shot.
Simpson, triple team, but still scores. And Simpson has been the biggest headache, quite literally and figuratively, para sa San Miguel defense.
I can't argue with that. And this is exactly what Coach Tim Cone has utilized all throughout the finals. The arrow of the triangle offense, getting the job done in offense once again for the first 2 points of Alaska in game number 5.
Here's Dondon Ontiveros. That's 2 baskets now for Dondon. He's been the missing link. He's been on a disappearing act for San Miguel the last 3 games, or rather the entire series. He hasn't even scored double figures in any game so far.
Meantime, here's Tenorio. Tenorio inside. Tenorio runner.
We'll talk about a guy here who scored 21 points in that tough game number 4 win by Alaska. Tenorio is on his way to superstardom here in the PBA. Won that semifinal duel against Jimmy Alabac. And now he's up against a lot of marquee point guards against San Miguel.
Really 2 minutes having gone by in an electric opening quarter so far. Monteveros is red hot.
Now what did he eat for breakfast and lunch? He's got 8 points, all of San Miguel's points scored by this man who had not scored more than 8 points in any game in the finals so far.
Here's De La Cruz firing over Dondon. Oh, lucky break para sa Alaska. That ball hits the foot of Gabe Freeman. Let's go back to Bagu Barja.
You know, for Coach Tim Cone of the Alaska Aces, keys to victory for him is they need to play crisp basketball from the opening tip all the way to the final buzzer. Also, they need to control the tempo we're in. They will rely a lot on LA Tenorio. And lastly, to establish the physicality to not get outworked, just like in game number 3. Nico?
Now that's going to be Dondon Ontiveros' big headache. He's got off to a hot start offensively, but he's got to play defense against Cyrus Baguio. And when he does that, he takes away from his offense because Baguio is such an active offensive player.
It is Cyrus Baguio. Baguio steps on the brakes. Tenorio on the right side. That's a time to shoot for the Aces. And that ball will stay with Alaska with 14 on the shot clock. Let's send you over to Patricia Bermudez-Hizon.
Inside the SMB locker room, there's a huge tarp that says, "Let's play with the hearts of true champions." And everyone tapped that signboard before heading to battle. Now, Coach Gia Benilla told me practice yesterday was slow because their muscles have been tired, but everyone picked up the intensity. And Coach G says he doesn't intend to change anything. What would be different is the attitude of this team. Everyone says they will fight harder than ever. Miko?
Well, thank you, Patricia. Nakita niyo po si Gia Benilla. Siya po ang kumuumpas sa banda ng San Miguel in this ball game. It's pahiyang. It is a tactical change. Whatever will work, whatever will bring San Miguel to a possible Game 6 or even Game 7. Meantime, here's Simpson up against Washington. Miranda getting ready to help. Bola babalik kay Simpson. Simpson is triple team. Simpson fires and he's called for an offensive foul.
What a way for San Miguel's defense to collapse on Diamond Simpson. Off the dribble help from three guys. Forced that charging foul called against Simpson.
You know, that's a chink in the armor of Diamond Simpson. When they give him the ball back on the repost, he doesn't have that quick spin move. So he allows the defense to come towards him and prevents him to get off a shot. Now, kanina nakita natin, 3 straight coming from Donald. That indication on Gabe Freeman. It's
San Miguel 10-8. Here's Gabe Freeman. Defensive rebound, Washington. Bagong shot clock para sa San Miguel. Here's Washington. Goes to Arwin Santos. Santos, a high looping three, short. Freeman chases down the ball. Thought about the shot. Bagong shot clock for the Beermen. They go to Ontiveros. Ontiveros with 8 points here in the opening quarter. Coming to life here in game number 5. Got to shoot. Santos fires.
San Miguel had 24 attempts from the three-point area in game number 4. Only converted 12% of those shots. Coach Gia Benilla is hoping that they can step in closer and take higher percentage looks at the basket.
Shot clock winding down. Here's Baguio. Alaska down by 2. They go to Simpson. Simpson, there's that double team once again, and the foul is spotted here by referee Noel Kilingen.
not a good foul. Diamond Simpson had no shot in that situation. He has no one to pass to. You give up a foul when he's that far away from the basket, that's not a good decision.
Different looks thrown here by San Miguel at Diamond Simpson, trying to make him guess when the double team is going to come, trying to just take away the comfort zone and execution for Alaska.
San Miguel on the run here. Here's Arwin Santos lobbing it inside. Ball tapped out by Diamond Simpson.
You know, earlier, Ronnie Nico, napapag-usapan natin yung decision of San Miguel in giving up fouls. And that's something, a big question mark on. Back in game number 4, San Miguel gave up 36 fouls. And on the average, they're giving up 11 more fouls than Alaska during this whole series. And that means they're not making good enough decisions. They're giving up free throws. And maybe because they feel that they have so much depth, na pwede nilang bigyan ng pagkakataon yung mga players nila to finish up their 6 fouls.
And